Yes, friend, welcome to the third episode of the 15 Days Content Creation Master Course plus content or caption writing and page optimization. Earlier in the first and second episode, in the first episode, we discussed about the introductory part of this course. The second episode, we started discussing and we discussed the opening part of the pillars of content creation, where I explained about the concept of how, the concept of who, how, and why. Now, discussing the last or the finishing part of the pillars of content creation, which is the remaining three things you need to understand in order to make you absorb and get the best out of your content creation journey. Now, the fourth question is the question of what. Now, since you already understand the kind of audience, you understand who you want to reach, you understand how you want to reach them, you understand why you want to reach them. Now, the fourth question is what you want to reach them through. Now, we have lots and thousands and different types of content type online. Yes, we have graphics, we have video, we have picture, we have infographics, we have PDF, we have what have you or whatnot, we have video. Like there are lots of ways for you to reach your audience. However, and this is the most important part, is that you need to, since you already know your audience, right? You already know your audience in the question of how. You already know your audience. When you were making research on knowing your audience, now let me quickly chip this in. You cannot know your audience by your own mere research. Since you're not the first person creating that kind of content on social media, you need to also go and look at your competitors. Look at the people that are already in that line, people that are already creating content like what you want to be creating. Is very, very important. So you need to go and look at those people that are already creating content online. Look at the people they are reaching. That is your question of who. Look at how they are creating their content and where they are creating those content. Do you get it? And now you look at what they are creating. Are they creating graphics? Are they posting pictures? Are they creating video content like this one? Are they creating voiceovers? Like, look at what they are creating, how they are creating it. Because you have similar audience. Like, I don't know if you get the concept of what I'm explaining right now. Like that is the most important thing. As I said earlier, I'm not using a too fancy thing to record this class because I want to make it as effective as possible. I'm just using my phone camera. I just got a message from my WhatsApp right now. I don't know. I did not switch off my data before I started recording this video. However, this is just like that. That is just to make like that is just a sideline, right? So now, as I was explaining ago, so you need to go and look at your competitors, understand what they are creating, because I'm only explaining to you right now because I have been in that shoes as well. I cannot do your research for you. You need to do your research yourself. My audience will be different from your audience. Even though you're a baker like me, right? We cannot have the same audience. It's only if you want to be creating the kind of content I'm creating on my Instagram page. That is when we can have the same audience. But because the fact that my my why is different from your own why, don't forget. Me, one of my why on social media is I want to reach people. I want to teach people how to create recipes. I want to teach people how to bake cakes, right? So like I want to teach people how to bake from home, like home moms that are not going anywhere or they want to just give their kids a little bit of snacks to snack upon during the school time and dinner time, or have a little bit of dessert when you want to have family hangouts and all of those stuff. So this is the kind of content I'm creating for my potential audiences online. And also maybe one of my audiences are people that are in school and I cannot really afford so much to buy to patronize bakers, but they want to like to eat cakes. So they want to like create and enjoy themselves at home. Those are my why. So like those are the kind of people I'm reaching for my audience. So my why will be different from I'm not totally online or I'm not totally using my Instagram to get customers. Do you understand? So for the fact that I'm not really interested in getting customers to come and patronize me through my Instagram or my TikTok or my YouTube page, do you understand now? That means the kind of content I'll be creating will be different. Unlike you, that you are interested in making your page like intriguing for people to come and buy from you. Yes, I get a lot of customers from my Instagram. Why? Because they'll be like, wow, this guy is really creating a lot of adorable content. I want to try his out his cake. That is not my initial motive. My initial motive is for me to reach my audiences, which are like sit at home moms or university students, what have you, or whatnot. Do you understand now? So like you need to understand what you want to be creating, how you want to be creating those content, why you want to be creating those content, and those are the four pillars yet so discussed. Now we have two more pillars of content creation to go. How do you understand the four we've discussed? I said the first one is who, which means what, determining your audience. The second one is how, which means select the right channel. The third one is why, know the objective, like why are you creating this content online. The fourth one is what, which means what, how do you want to, like, what are the kind of content you want to be creating? You want to be creating video content, you want to be creating ebook content, you want to be writing PDFs, you want to be posting videos, you want to be posting pictures, you want to be posting infographics, what have you, or whatnot. But however, for the purpose of this particular course, I'm going to be diving you into video content creation, because either we like it or not, video content is the top-notch ranking right now. So far since 2020, whatever, when Corona lockdown and TikTok boom has come in, and TikTok boom came in, it's very, very evident, and we can all see that what video content is the talk of the time. So regardless of any audience you have, I am telling you categorically now, no matter the kind of audience you have, they are surely interested, and they will surely be interested in video content. However, don't say that you only want to be creating video content online. No, you also need to incorporate maybe posting graphics, posting slides, posting pictures, posting this and that, posting infographics, writing a little bit of draft, sheet sheets, and all of those stuff. I'm gonna be explaining a little bit deep for you about all of those kind of content later in another episode. Let us move on to the fifth one right now. The fifth one is where. Now, this where is kind of intertwined with when I explain right channel, because where means target the best location, because you need to understand where are those people. Now where in its sense can be in two ways. We can say that where in the sense of their location, like their actual location, where are they. For instance, now you are creating content online and you are interested in selling your products, and your products are easily perishable, like you that you are selling food stuff, or you that you are selling rice, or you that are selling cakes like myself. Now you cannot easily say you want to be marketing your goods to people that, and they're like, you're a Lagos baker and you are intending to sell to people that are in Kaduna. Do you get that concept now? So like where it really matters, because even though you know who you want to reach, you know why you want to reach them, you know how to reach them. If you are not reaching the particular right target audience per location, it will be very, very difficult for you to sell and to make your money from social media. Do you get now? So like creating your content to target the kind of people in your location is better if your why is interested in making physical sales. Unlike me that I sell ebooks, I have courses like this. Like courses like this that I am sending to you right now, it's not dependent on my location. I'm presently in Lagos. I dabble between Lagos and Ilorin, like Lagos Kwara, Lagos Kwara, Lagos Kwara. Like it's not really basically, like it's not location it's not location based. Like I don't think you understand that concept, because the main purpose of my content is not really enshrined into location. Unlike you that you want to sell your products, maybe you want to sell your clothes, I still believe clothes to an extent can be transported, can be delivered to another location. So far the delivery charges will be covered. But if you're selling perishable goods like foodstuffs, like this, like cakes and what have you or whatnot, you need to also understand where your target audiences are, because that will be in the best interest of your own marketing strategy, which is answering the question of the initial question of why, which is your objective. Like, do you understand how I juggled between those two things right now? So if you are a content creator and your why is you want to get followers, you want to start creating online content just because you want to create it, or like your why is not to get money on physical goods. Like your why is to reach more audience and sell yourself online, then location is not a problem. But like for people that want to sell perishable goods, like I hope you understand the concept of what I'm trying to understand right now. So you get now. So it's like that is the main thing I'm trying to get across to you. And I hope you understand it very much well. So that is the fifth question you need to understand, and that is the fifth pillar of content creation. Now to the sixth and the last pillar of content creation, and that is when. You see, this particular part, a lot of people are not really talking about it, and I believe that I'm getting thirsty already. Okay, shall let me try. I'm almost getting to the end of the particular episode. I'm gonna drink water. And I drink water, and then I'll come back here to record the third episode because I must finish all of this episode today. That's one of the concerns, though. Okay, now let me just continue. Now, the sixth question or the sixth pillar of content creation is when. You see, this when should also be answered once you are seeking or making your research on your kind of audience. You see, if your target audience are office workers, you know that office workers would be in the office from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, or let me say from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So if you are posting your content, or you are making offer, or you are intending to sell, and you are posting any content you are posting between those hours, you would know that it is like your response rate on those markets would be low. Do you get now? Unlike when you are posting it when it is most possible that they will be online. Like, you need to understand where, and you need to understand when you'll be posting, how you'll be posting, and what you're posting. Like, you need to post when your audiences are online, or you need to contact your audiences when they are available. If you want to reach college students, you cannot be posting for college students early in the morning. Why? Because they would be in classes. The best time is between 11, 12, 1, when they will be on break, or you post in the evening, or rather in the midnight, because then most college students, like my own self too, will be online doing nights up and chatting with our friends during the night. Why? Because we have that time to ourselves. It's a leisure time, right? So this is why you need to understand when you need to post to your audience. Another thing in understanding when to post to your audience deals with your year location, or your year timage. Because you see, if you want to sell online, you need to also come up with strategies. Like, come up with strategies of how will I brand my package. Imagine if you are coming up to sell to people, and like, how will I explain this point? Like, you are coming up with Christmas sales during Ilea. Does it does it tally? No. So, like, the main concept of this particular thing is that you need to know when to reach your audience. Like, if you are selling clothes, and you are only like you are selling Christmas clothes, and you are selling Christmas clothes during July, you see that the when there does not tally. It does not tally. So you will not get the great result in your business or in your content if you are not doing it at the appropriate time. Do you understand now? Like, if you want to sell if you want to sell cakes, and you are selling cakes randomly during holidays or weekends, it will not really tally with your target audience. Do you understand now? So that is the main concept of the when. So far in this particular video, in this particular episode, I've been able to like discuss and elaborate on the pillars of content creation, discussing from the concept of who, how, why, what, where, and when. And that is discussing in two large, long episodes. So, guys, thank you very much for watching the first episode, which is the introduction, the second episode, which was the first part of the pillars of content creation, the third episode, which is the finishing or the ending part of the pillars of content creation. And now let's go on to the fourth episode. And the fourth episode is going to be me explaining everything about the concept of context and the concept of content, together with concept and content, to give you the types of content we have and the type of content I'll be enjoining you to create throughout this 15 days content creation master course. I am not a motivational speaker. I'm not a business strategist. All I know how to do is create content online. So, guys, thank you very much for watching this video and joining this class. You know I love you.